Edition of Sonoran Living. But I want you to think about this. As parents, you know, one day we have a happy, healthy kid, right? Imagine this. One day they wake up and then you're told they have a massive brain tumor. Not able to walk, not able to talk. But I can't wait for you to see Korbin now.
I knew. He was vomiting. He was very lethargic, super tired, not himself. And so I knew something was off. Ready? 1, 2.
So Korbin had a meningioma, which was based in the center of his brain. And meningiomas grow off of the covering of the brain. So there's actually a section that goes in between the cerebellum and the cerebrum, and that's where his tumor had grown from.
They said, yeah, we found a huge mass. And obviously I was super numb. I had a feeling it was coming, and when I said, how huge? What's huge? Are we talking pea size? Golf ball? Like, that's huge. And the doctor didn't even want to tell me. He said, bigger than a baseball. So then from that moment on, I was super scared. We didn't know what we were looking at. The questions weren't going across my mind at that time, like, what kind of tumor, what's happening, what's this, what's that? It's, what are we doing? Your life just stops.
The vast majority of tumors that we find in children need surgery. They need to be removed or at least take out as much as possible. And his was actually sort of right in the middle of his head. And because of the size, we had to do 2 separate surgeries to get the whole thing out.
Dr. Bristol was the one that performed his surgery. She's amazing, hands down, love her. Yeah, they didn't even get to remove not even half of it during that 10-hour time. So it took another 6-hour surgery to remove the rest.
The first one was a long one. I don't remember exactly, but I know it was sort of in the 10-hour range. It was all day. Fortunately, we were able to do it without any complications, and that's something we pride ourselves on here. I remember sitting with Mom in MRI waiting and showing her the scans on the laptop right there, right as it had been done.
I'm overwhelmed by how much she took the time just to show me what everything does and explained everything very thoroughly. And then same thing with the nursing staff in the ICU. They befriended me. We were in the ICU for a little less than a month, and then we were in inpatient rehab for about a month. So a nice 2-month stay. When we left inpatient rehab, yeah, he was holding his head up. That's as far as we were getting, and he was responding to music therapy, which the music therapist here was amazing. I think the whole team here as a whole got him where he needed to be.
Everything here is just geared towards treating young people. So, we have pediatric anesthesiologists, and we have pediatric eye specialists, and we have pediatric rehabilitation specialists, and it's all under one roof. So a lot of other people may need to travel to other centers to get things like that, and in places where they don't have it all in one place, but we're one-stop shopping.
Once we got home and he saw his friends in his own home setting, he started to realize, hey, there's something wrong with me. I'm not walking. I'm not doing all the stuff that they're doing. And it wasn't long. He was determined. Next thing I know, he's taking 3 steps, 5 steps, and he's walking down the hallway.
At this point, there is no reason he shouldn't just be a completely normal kid. He still has to recover from some of his neurologic deficits, but he'll get there and he'll be just fine.
Now I know my ABCs. Next time, don't use him with me.
That's awesome!
That's awesome!
Oh, Korbin, you are just such a cutie. You know, one of the things that struck us when we were interviewing for this package was the doctor who said, yeah, a 10-hour surgery, no complications. That's how we do it here. Mic drop. Yes, that's exactly how they do it here.